Sex. It's a fundamental aspect of human existence, woven into the very fabric of our being. Beyond its physiological purpose, sex carries profound emotional weight, shaping our relationships in ways we may not always consciously realize. While it can be a source of immense pleasure and connection, it can also become a breeding ground for misunderstanding and frustration if not navigated with care. In the intricate dance between two souls, the act of sex transcends the physical realm. It becomes a language, a silent dialogue that speaks volumes about our desires, fears, and vulnerabilities. Through touch, we communicate longing, affection, and a deep-seated need for closeness. It's in the intimacy of the bedroom where our emotional selves are laid bare, revealing our deepest hopes and anxieties. Yet, for all its power to unite, sex can also divide. When expectations are misaligned and emotional needs are left unaddressed, resentment and disconnect can fester. It's crucial to remember that each individual brings their own unique experiences, beliefs, and desires to the table. Recognizing and respecting these differences is paramount in cultivating a healthy and fulfilling sex life. While generalizations about gender and sex should always be approached with caution, certain patterns do emerge in how men and women often approach intimacy. Societal conditioning, cultural norms, and even biological differences can influence our emotional responses to sex. Understanding these nuances can be instrumental in fostering greater empathy and connection within the relationship. Men, often socialized to equate sex with physical gratification, may sometimes struggle to fully grasp the depth of emotional intimacy women crave. For many women, sex is intricately intertwined with feelings of love, security, and validation. It's an act of surrender, a merging of not just bodies, but also hearts and souls. This is not to say that men are incapable of experiencing deep emotional connection through sex. Many men find immense pleasure and fulfillment in providing their partners with emotional intimacy. However, it's essential to acknowledge that the path to that connection may differ from that of their female counterparts. Recognizing and respecting these inherent differences in perception is crucial for a fulfilling and harmonious sex life. When partners fail to acknowledge and address these disparities, misunderstandings and frustrations are bound to arise. Imagine a scenario where a woman feels emotionally disconnected from her partner and seeks reassurance through physical intimacy. However, her partner, primarily motivated by physical desire, misinterprets her advances. He may perceive her need for closeness as solely physical, failing to address the underlying emotional disconnect. This can leave the woman feeling unheard, unseen, and ultimately more disconnected than before. On the other hand, if a man constantly seeks physical intimacy without taking the time to nurture the emotional bond, his partner may feel used and unappreciated. She may begin to equate sex with a chore, a means to an end, rather than a mutually pleasurable and connecting experience. This can lead to resentment, a decrease in libido, and further strain on the relationship. Section 4. Communication is key. Fostering intimacy through open dialogue. Open, honest, and vulnerable communication is the cornerstone of a healthy and fulfilling sex life. Creating a safe space for both partners to express their needs, desires, and fears without judgment is paramount. This involves active listening, empathy, and a willingness to understand and respect each other's perspectives, even if they differ from our own. Start by initiating conversations about sex outside the bedroom. Find neutral times and places where you both feel comfortable and relaxed. Share your thoughts and feelings about your sex life, both the positives and the negatives. Talk about what you enjoy, what you'd like to explore, and any concerns or insecurities you may have. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to sex, as long as both partners feel respected and heard. Be mindful of your tone and body language. Approach these conversations with sensitivity and a genuine desire to understand your partner's perspective. Avoid accusatory language or placing blame, as this will only lead to defensiveness and shut down communication. Instead, focus on expressing your own needs and feelings using I statements. Section 5. Conclusion. Nurturing connection. Tips for enhanced intimacy. Navigating the complexities of sex and emotional intimacy within a relationship is an ongoing journey, not a destination. There will be times of effortless connection and moments of misunderstanding and frustration. The key is to approach these challenges as opportunities for growth and deeper intimacy. Remember that creating a fulfilling sex life requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to communicate openly and honestly. By making a conscious effort to understand and respect each other's emotional needs, you can transform your sex life from a source of potential conflict into a wellspring of love, connection, and profound intimacy.